Hey guys, welcome back to Knock and Knockout, which is a channel run by a dude with J means. So, what I gotta talk about? And then, if you guys are wondering, I did practice this level a bit, so I'm actually gonna get kind of far on the first run. So, I do that a lot. So, what I'm gonna talk about today is. Never mind what I said. What I'm gonna talk about today is results came out. Came out quite a while back. I didn't really get the chance to use my brother's tab because I need that. Somehow Geometry Dash is such a heavy game that my tab can't even handle it. It starts lagging like mad. Anyway, we're gonna talk about JE. Results came out quite a while back. And well, my results were decent. They're good. They're like the third in the college branch, but well, they're not great. I got like 146 score on a pretty easy shift and achieved 95%, 95.4 percentile, which is honestly not that bad. It's not bad, but it is not the best I could have done either, which is really what I'm more concerned with. It's like, no, don't get me wrong, I am really happy with 95 percentile, but that's still scratching the back of my head. Like, I could have easily gotten more. So, like, mains is, it's not that bad. I am trying to explain exactly what I mean, but mains is not that painful for me as compared to IP and stuff. Probably because I've been preparing for mains the entire year and not that much for IP. But yeah, it's like that. We're going to have another level which we're going to do now. Okay, but like, it is, I could have done better, that's all I'm saying. It's not in like mains is what I'm doing now, because well, my aim is bits. I basically wrote mains for time pass. It's like mains is not what I'm going for. I literally basically wrote it for time pass. People are not going to be happy hearing that. It's also not like I prepared really hard for it. I did prepare hard for it, don't get that wrong. I definitely did study, but basically like 2 weeks before the exam or the week before the exam, I less focused on studying hard and focused more on like chilling. I remember complaining about how COD is difficult to grind in the WhatsApp group. They're like, what the frick is this dude doing at this time? I feel like people really underestimate what a good relaxed mind can do for person. Because I've said this many times, I knew that the 2 weeks I had were nothing compared to the 2 years I had, and what I studied in those 2 years. Well, I'm not gonna do a dent to that in 2 days. With that mindset, I just went with just chillax. I did. I was pretty chill, life was good, and then exam came. Talked about the experience. Pretty interesting it was. I forgot everything, and then life came back to normal. Man, it really is good to have something to talk about, isn't it? This about the time of the video where I'd be complaining about what the hell am I supposed to do. Anyway, so it ended up with me in third place, right? Yes, me in third place. First was Lokesh. The dude that didn't come to college. He was always like,
Give up, give.
the dude, this Lokesh. Oh dear, I need to focus for that. Anyway, that dude, I don't really see him. I just know he exists because I see him when he's leaving, I guess. He always appears in the after hours of college. I see him before I come to college. I'm parking my cycle, the dude is leaving, putting the keys in his bike and starting it. Or I see him when he is just coming. Like, we are all going home, and that dude suddenly pulls up. I'm walking down the road, he's on his scooty on the way back. That dude got 97, and then the dude ahead of me, Chaitra Varun, Chitresh, a legend. Dude is a terrifying student. He got 50. No, sorry, my bad. 95.8. It's just a point 0.4 in front of me. But it's not really just a 0.4 in front of me. It is a 0.4087 another 6 or 7 digits. So it is not just a 0.4, but it's just a 0.4. I mean, that's what maths taught us. Neglect. I mean, am I right, guys? Come on. Am I right? So after that is me, of course, yours truly, and then is Amulya, I believe. There were two with a 94. I only remember Amulya because I don't know. I talked to her, I guess, but that also not much. She doesn't really talk. So this is insane. I know you guys are crying as to what the frick is going on. Honestly, I'm happy with how it's going, and honestly, I'm really happy that I beat it. But yeah, I basically wrote mains for time pass. It honestly feels like I'm flexing. It leaves a better taste in my mouth. The fact that I just like I did not do my best, but I just did it. It doesn't really feel all that good to me. It feels like I am showing off or something. Here I'm just trying to make content, and then suddenly I feel bad for the content I make. Life's great, guys. No worries, life's great. What the frick? Ooh. That felt nice. This feels real nice. That was a good run. It was a very good run. Pardon me. Anyway, I probably should have ended with that. I'm kind of running out of topics to talk about. Yes. You guys will be like, you wrote mains for time pass, then what are you gonna do now? Well, my actual target is bits. For that I'm going to be writing both the bit set and the SAT, because like SAT to just make sure that I'm getting in there, bits to reduce the fee if possible. And well, I wrote once 1460, it's not too bad, it's not too shabby of a score, but well, if they want a higher score, then what? The cutoff is higher, then what? Those are the problems. So I'm going to be writing it again. I was actually planning to properly write it on the next one, not this one, the March one. Unfortunately, the bits stop accepting admission on what, April? Yeah, April 15th they stop accepting, which means I can only focus on this one, and which sucks because IP is also happening right now. So I am pretty struggling. If you look at me in college, I'll definitely not look like I'm struggling. But you gotta believe me, man. I'm telling you gotta believe me. Trust in your boy. I am struggling. Oh, I did it. What is going on? I literally can't see. Actually, what's going on? Oh, oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm freaking alive. What's going on? Run. Am I supposed to jump? Oh, it's done. I beat it. Yep. Well, that was very fruitful. That was such a good one. So I was supposed to do an outro, but my brother came in and interrupted. So I failed to do it. Now I'm gonna have to paste this to the original video in Filmora. If you get anyway, as a random bonus, I'm going to show you my lock screen, which is actually pretty weird. It's this. It honestly reflects my mood, I guess. I don't know. I found it pretty ironic. A monk who's supposed to be calm, chanting Buddha, looking like that. Unfortunately, in the lock screen, it's usually in portrait, I guess that's what it's called. It's usually in landscape, which means it just ends up looking like this. There's no Amitabha Buddha, there's no there's no nothing ironic about it. It just looks like a weird angry man. So yeah, that's the outro, guys. GG's, farewell, and bye bye.